Thank you so much for being here. My name is Jennifer, and this is a short yoga practice with a focus on your lower body. You don't need any props for this class, just a yoga mat underneath you or something soft and supportive. We're going to get started at the top of our mat in a mountain pose, taking just a few deep breaths to arrive here on your mat to start your practice. Your palms can face forward, feet about hip distance, ankles directly under your knees, knees under your hips, shoulders relaxed down away from your ears, and the crown of your head reaches up towards the ceiling. Take 3 deep breaths here. You might sway a little side to side or forward and back. With each breath, start to lengthen your inhales and deepen your exhales. And then we'll begin to move through a few rounds of Sun Salutation B. So bring your big toes together, a little inch or so gap in between your heels, and start to sit down into your chair, hips pressing back towards the back of the room. Knees over your ankles. You can lift your arms here. Bring your hands at heart center or hands to your hips. Start to lean the weight back into your heels. Look down and see if you can see all 10 toes just beyond your knees. And lift all your 10 toes here. Take an inhale. And as you exhale, let your toes come down. Bring your chest forward. Crown of your head lifts up here. Draw your lower belly in, sit down into your chair pose. Inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Straighten your legs, hinge at your hips here. You can find a little movement, bending and straightening one leg and then the other. Shake your head out, yes and no here. You might sway a little side to side or forward and back. Inhale, halfway lift. Lengthen through your spine here. Maybe hands to your shins or fingertips to your mat. Exhale, fold. One more like that. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Step back into your plank pose, hands and knees, or plank pose, or hands and knees, tabletop. Hold for an inhale. On the exhale, lower chaturanga, bend your elbows, lower your upper body. Inhale, press into your hands, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Press into your hands here, lift your hips. Let your heels relax down towards the mat. You might find some movement, bending and straightening one knee and then the other. Maybe shake your head out, yes and no. At any time during this practice, you can come down to your tabletop or press your hips back towards your heels for child's pose, arms extended out, or bring your arms alongside your body, palms face up by your feet and your hips. From your downward facing dog, inhale, lift your right leg up, kick through your right heel. Let your left heel relax down towards the mat. Press evenly through both palms. Exhale, step your right foot up between your hands. Find your warrior one. Left foot is at about 45 degrees. Right knee directly over your right ankle. Lift your arms here. Take 2 deep breaths here. Maybe take your gaze up in between your hands here. Press firmly through both feet. Keep that deep bend in your right knee. Exhale, hands frame your right foot. Step back to your plank pose. Exhale, lower chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Broaden through your collarbones, gaze up. Exhale, downward facing dog. Hips come up. Relax the weight of your head down. Inhale, lift your left leg up, kick through your left heel, relax your right heel down towards the mat. Exhale, step in between your hands. Warrior one. Left knee is bent. Right foot is flat, about 45 degrees. Inhale, lift your arms. Maybe take your gaze up in between your hands. 2 breaths here. On your next exhale, hands frame your left foot. Step your left foot to meet your right plank pose. Exhale, lower chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog, gaze up. Exhale, downward facing dog or child's pose. Take 2 deep breaths here. Full inhales in through your nose, long exhales out through your nose. Inhale, look in between your hands. Exhale, walk, step, or hop your feet up to meet your hands. Land in your forward fold. Walk your big toes together, little gap in between your heels. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweep your arms out and up. Sit back into your chair pose. Weight into your heels, light on your toes. Look down and see if you can see your 10 toes just beyond your knees. Lift your chest here. Crown of your head reaches up towards the ceiling. Exhale, mountain pose. Palms face forward. Crown of your head lengthens up towards the ceiling. Strong and steady through the soles of your feet. On your next inhale, sit back into your chair pose. Take a full breath here. Then slowly start to lift up onto your toes here, lifting your heels up, sitting down deeper into your chair. Draw your lower belly in, belly button up and back towards your spine. Exhale, sit a little deeper here. On your next exhale, forward fold. Relax the weight of your head down. Maybe bend and straighten one knee and then the other here. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Step your feet back towards your plank pose. And on your next exhale, lower chaturanga. Bend your elbows, lower your upper body. Inhale, upward facing dog. Tops of your feet, knees are lifted off of the mat. Exhale, downward facing dog. Really press into your fingertips here. Press into your thumb and your index finger. Take some weight and some pressure off of your wrists. On your next inhale, lift your right leg up. Start to stack and open your hips here. Bend and straighten your right knee. Circle out your ankle. Circle out your right hip. Then square your hips here. Kick through your right heel. Exhale, step your right foot up between your hands. Find your high lunge. Right knee over your right ankle. High on the toes of your left foot, lift your left heel up. You can keep your hands lifted. You can bring your hands, palms together at your heart or hands on your hips. On the exhale, bend your left knee, lower it down almost to the mat. Inhale, straighten. See if you can keep that deep bend in your right knee as you exhale, lower your left knee. Inhale, straighten. 2 more times like that. Exhale, lower. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, lower. Inhale, straighten. You can hold here or exhale, lower and hold. Hover that knee just above your mat. Inhale, straighten. Straighten both legs here. Stretch your arms up towards the ceiling. Bring your hands to your hips or hands to heart center. We'll come into a warrior three. You can walk your left foot in some, hinge at your hips here, and then kick your left foot back behind your body. Find strength in your right standing leg. Lengthen from the crown of your head to the sole of your left foot. Exhale, lower your left toes back behind you. Find that high lunge. On your next exhale, open to warrior two. You might need to widen your stance some here. Bend into your right knee. Look down and see if you can see your big toe on the inside of your right knee. Stretch your arms straight out from your shoulders here. Inhale, straighten your arms up overhead, straighten your right leg, lengthen out. Exhale, warrior two. Bend your right knee. Inhale, straighten your right leg, reach your arms up overhead. Exhale, warrior two. Two more times. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, warrior two. Hold here for one inhale, one full exhale. Inhale here. Exhale, cartwheel your hands over your right foot. Step your right foot back to meet your left. Flow through your vinyasa here. Or you can meet us in downward facing dog. From your downward facing dog, inhale, lift your left heel up, 3-leg downward dog. Start to stack and open your hips here. Bend and straighten your left knee. Circle out your ankle, circle out your left knee or your left hip. Then square your hips here and kick through your left heel. Exhale, step your left foot up between your hands. Find your high lunge. Lift your arms here. Left knee over your left ankle, high onto your right toes. Lift your right heel up. On the exhale, bend your right knee. Lower it down towards the mat. Inhale to lift. See if you can keep that bend in your left knee, your left hip. Exhale, lower your right knee. Inhale, straighten your right leg. Exhale, lower. Inhale, straighten. One more like that. Exhale, lower. Inhale, straighten. You can stay here or exhale, lower and hold. Breathe here. Inhale, straighten both legs here. Reach up tall. Exhale, we'll make our way into warrior three. Standing on the left leg, hinge at your hips. Lift your right leg long behind you. Kick out through your right, the sole of your right foot. Lengthen through the crown of your head. Your hands might be at heart center. Maybe hands on your hips. Or extend your arms out overhead. Exhale, lower your right toes back behind you, high lunge. Next exhale, open to warrior two. Bend your left knee. Look down and see if you can see your big toe on the inside of your left knee. Extend your arms out long from your shoulders. On an inhale, straighten your left leg, stretch your arms up overhead. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, straighten your leg, reach up overhead. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, bend, warrior two. Last one, inhale, straighten and stretch up. Exhale, warrior two. Hold here. Exhale, cartwheel your hands over your left foot. Step your left foot back to meet your right. Flow through your vinyasa. You can land in downward facing dog or stretch your hips back towards child's pose. And take 3 deep breaths wherever you have landed. And either from your downward facing dog or from your child's pose, start to make your way into your tabletop, hands and knees. Start to extend your left leg back behind you, toes down on the mat, and press out through your heel or lift your heel in line with your hip. Lengthen from the crown of your head to the sole of your left foot. Draw your lower belly in, belly button up and in towards your spine. Start to walk your right fingertips forward. You can keep them here on the mat for balance or reach your right arm in line with your ear, your right ear. Lengthen from your right fingertips to the sole of your left foot. You can stay here and breathe, or start to bend your left foot. Reach your right hand back and grab the top of your left foot. Kick your left foot into your right hand. Lift your chest, gaze forward. Exhale, release, extend out long one more time. Exhale, right hand down, left knee down. Press your hips back towards child's pose. Your arms can stay outstretched long, or bring your arms alongside your body. Rock your forehead from side to side. Shift your hips from left to right. Make your way back to your tabletop. Extend your right leg long, toes down on the mat, and press out through your heel. Or lift your right heel in line with your right hip. Keep your hips square here. Press out through the sole of your right foot. Start to walk your left fingertips forward. Maybe fingertips stay down, or lift your left arm alongside your left ear. Lengthen from your left fingertips to the sole of your right foot. Press firmly through your right hand. Maybe bend your right foot. Reach your left hand back for the top of your left foot or your right foot. Kick into your hand. Lift your chest. Exhale, extend. Lengthen out here. Next, exhale, left hand down, right knee down. Find a few rounds of cat and cow here, or you can press your hips back towards child's pose. Maybe you flow through one more vinyasa here. From your tabletop, hands and knees, swing your feet to one side. Come to sit down on your hips. Roll slowly onto your back here. And draw your knees in towards your chest. Rock gently from side to side. Then lower your feet flat onto the mat, knees pointing straight up. Your feet are about hip distance. Heels close in towards your hips. Arms alongside your body, palms face down. On your inhale, lift your hips up towards the ceiling. Press through your feet, find your bridge pose. Exhale, lower. Inhale, press into your feet to lift your hips up. Exhale, lower. 2 more like that. Inhale, lift your hips. Press firmly into your feet. Keep your gaze up towards the ceiling. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Hold at the top here. Press in through your feet. It might feel good to start to walk your shoulders down, shoulder blades together, clasping your hands underneath your hips, really lifting up through your hips, pressing through your feet, opening up through your chest, keeping a little space between your chin and chest here. On an exhale, slowly lower down. Walk your feet as wide as your mat here. And windshield wipe your knees from left to right. You can stretch your arms out like a T or a cactus from your shoulders. Let your knees fall over to the left here. Take your gaze over your right shoulder. Take 2 deep breaths here. On your next exhale, untwist here. Knees come back up towards the ceiling. Then let your knees fall over to the right. Turn your gaze to look towards the left. And take 2 deep breaths here. Start to slow your breath down. Exhale and untwist here. And draw your knees in towards your chest. You can rock a little side to side or maybe forward and back along the length of your spine. And it might feel good to find a happy baby pose or maybe a gentle back bend or inversion that you have in your practice. Or you might start to go ahead and make your way down into a shavasana, your final resting pose. Taking a few deep breaths here. You're welcome to stay in your shavasana as long as you like. When you feel ready to come out, rise slowly, deepening your breath. And I thank you so much for practicing with me today. And I hope you enjoy the rest of your day. Namaste.